Alright guys, welcome back. We got the final war of season 33. Got some nice coordination on this one. We're taking path 2 and 3, and then paths 1 and 3 in section 2, plus the entire left side of the boss circle. So we're starting off on path 2 in section 1. We only had one fight here on the actual path. It was just this Morning Star. It's fine with Apocalypse because I can just build up, I can get my bleed immunity. It doesn't really come into play later, but it's fine. Works out great. Just spam some specials. Try not get clipped by, usually it's the special 2 that you're worried about on Morningstar, but it was like Power Focus 1. Really not worried about it at all. Let Morningstar throw a special. Maybe. I think maybe Morningstar throws one special. There it goes. And we can throw another special one maybe to finish it off. Yeah. So down goes Morningstar. Next up, we do have the mini here, Node 20 Man Thing. We've done this one so many times now at this point. It's the Masochism and shocks with armor ups, and every 20 seconds, every 10 hits also produces an armor up. So the goal here is before 10 hits, drop this nice special 2, get the concussion and reduce the chance for the unstoppable armor to trigger. Try and bait that special 1, then we'll just go ahead, go right into our special 1, get all 4 debuffs up, and now we just want to reapply them with the heavy and spam special 1s. And since our screw up early on in the season against this Man Thing, we've had some pretty clean fights with Apocalypse here. Definitely was my MVP for the main account. So many good fights with him this season. And just completely bypasses Masochism, which is great, and down goes Man Thing. Now, next up in section 1, we got a Dragon Man on path 3. So if I see a hashtag Metal Champion, you know I'm bringing Magneto, who has also been my other MVP this season. So many Magneto fights, and this war is going to be no different. Plenty of Magneto fights. So this one here, again, there's some extra power gain, but again, I don't have to worry about Dragon Man's power gain buff. Once it expires, it doesn't come back for the entire fight. So I just got to bait specials, build up to a special 3, and then crumple up Dragon Man into a ball. I am going to have to bait a couple special 2s on this fight, but it's fine. There we go. The other thing you got to remember against Dragon Man, especially with Magneto, is you don't want to use the armor breaks on him. I think you don't really want to use special 1 or special 2. It's really only special 3. So there we go. We got our special 3. We're going to bait one more special 2, just in case the special 3 doesn't kill him. Go ahead, drop our nice big special 3. He's got, 53% remaining. And there we go. The first hit of the special 3 is going to take him out. That is what we want to see. Now, we got a Power Snack Penny Parker. Guess what? She's hashtag metal. We're going in with Magneto. So, Power Snack Backup Recovery. I can't remember if I did this actual fight in previous seasons, but I've done similar fights. So, I am very specific. I back off at the beginning and let the magnetism trigger first. Then I can, the goal here is I do need to lower the sync shield. I do not want to let Penny get too many special 1s with the sync shield active. I can throw some heavy attacks in there, and I do need to build up my power, but then that was great. Once the sync shield is down, now we're going into the parry heavy game. Even I can bait that special 1, counter with a heavy. No problem. We just don't want too many charges, over 15, 16 charges with the sync shield active. Now, again, there's a chance that I'm going to get that big power burn debuff, but also because of magnetism, I could not. But I am going to just try and avoid it if I can. So the sync shield comes back. I'm going to go, I have more than enough time, hit into the sync shield. Again, I'm not going to counter that special 1. I'm going to wait, get that sync shield down first. Now I can go ahead, parry heavy, and get to a special 3. We were a little late evading that special 1, but that's fine. Take it on the block. Here we go. We're almost there. So there we go. Get the prowess up and let it rip. So again, Penny's sitting at like 58%. And it doesn't quite take her out, but check out the bleeds. 25 bleeds and she melts. Perfect Magneto fight, in my opinion at least. That was great. Now we have the left side mini, the EMP mod, and Bubble Shield, Burden of Might, Aspect Evolution, APOC. I did remove Dexterity. That has been my play on this node with APOC, so that I can get my power all the way up to a special 3. That is the goal here. Because with Burden of Might, then anytime I evade and get a buff, I lose all my power. So the goal here is, again, now this wasn't perfect. I have been getting pretty good at this, but I am keeping my charges, like I've only been blocked 4 times, so that's perfect. I can take all these hits on the block, and it doesn't. Now the next one is unblockable. I should have waited for him to throw like a light attack. Instead, I pushed him over a bar of power, so I decided I'd go for a special 3. I did have an invul boost on, so I know when I get hit by his next special, I'm gonna get hit. I know that for sure, but I am gonna try and get him, at least get the Doom Cycle going. There, I knew I was going to take that combo to the face, but I guess in the end it wasn't that bad. Now we can intercept with that special 2. He's not Incinerate immune yet, so I can get a whole bunch of damage there. And now I'm pretty in control of the fight. I just have to, I'm just stealing some power, throwing some special 2s, and just trying to get that last little bit of him gone. Again, he's not Incinerate immune yet. Now he finally is. And then I can go ahead and finish this off. And there it goes. All right, next up, Path 3 in Section 2. We've got this Colossus. We're taking with Nebula. We just did this fight for the first time last war. And super easy with Nebula. Just back off at the beginning because he's going to have the Unstoppable from his armor up. Now you just go ahead and parry and lay into him. Every time you parry, you're getting all your shocks back because of the node, where taking hits would put bleeds. If you're a robot attacker, you take shocks. Nebula just benefits from all those shocks and melts him super fast. Next up is a Mole Man on Explosive Personality and the best defense, enhanced armor up. He is an unstoppable armored champion, but we can go in with Apocalypse. His stuns can't get purified by Mole Man, so it makes the fight super easy. I don't have to get stuck hitting into his block and potentially triggering the explosive personality. So the goal is just to build up to a special 2. Bait that special 1. And just get the, again, still keeping an eye on the timer just for the unstoppable armor. But we're going to throw that special 2 with the concussion. There, luckily the armor up hit, but because of the concussion, less chance of triggering the unstoppable armor. So again, back off, parry, reapply the debuffs. Again, that armor up did not trigger the unstoppable armor, which is great. And there's a special 1 to finish it. So again, worked out perfectly. Next up, we're doing Path 1 in Section 2 this war. Good coordination with Cody. And now we're going to take Vision Arcus here. It's not going to be too bad at all with Doom, especially because Doom's awakened. We'll get power gain buffs when we steal his. It's not going to be too bad, and we can totally out damage that healing from the node. I do go with the special 2 here, put some incinerates on, and then I'm just going to ramp up really fast, quickly into a special 3. The power gain buff just shoots me right up to a special 3. I can get him in the Doom cycle and finish him off fairly quickly. So there we go. Get him in the Doom cycle. Drop another, and that's it. We have to drop another special, just that special one. Then we got MCOC, and he's the #metal champion on buffet over time. I don't have to worry about the node at all. #metal champions can't heal against if they've got the magnetism from Magneto, so I don't have to worry about it at all. I'm just going to parry heavy my way to victory. Parry heavy up to a special 3 and drop it. Just make sure I can evade MCOC's special 1, and I don't have to worry about auto blocks at all with Magneto against him, because he is a #metal champion and magnetism is ridiculous. So again, a couple parry heavies. He's almost down to 50%. Bait another special 1. And there we go. Rack up those prowess. He's sitting at 50%, and I think he just disappears here. Yeah, okay, one more tick of bleed, and there he goes. All right, now the left side of the boss circle. Now, I probably could have used Magneto against this Doom here, but we went with Horseman Archangel. Basically can shut down the node. Also with the guidance boost from Rain Man with his White Magneto. And all I got to do here is a couple parry heavies, get a whole bunch of neurotoxins on him, and just watch him melt. Oh, we also have the Mr. Fantastic Petrify pre-fight, so I don't have to worry about his aura at all at the beginning. You can just see he's just melting away. I think I end up accidentally pushing him to 2 bars of power. I could have just let him throw in the special 1, but instead we're just going to hit into him, try and nuke this fight down as quick as we can. So again, he's willing to attack in. We can go ahead and parry heavy a couple more times and just watch him melt away. Goodbye, Doom. Next up, we have this Immortal Abomination. This one is Combat Deja Vu and Conflictor. But again, we got the guidance boost, so we can bypass Conflictor in terms of getting the parries on. And now, once we get a couple parry heavies, we'll get some neurotoxins. We can basically shut down the node completely. Don't have to worry about alternating attacks. I do end up taking some chip damage on the block, but he's melting down so quickly that it doesn't really matter. And this is the last fight for Archangel, so I don't really care. Just putting on so many neurotoxins, just melted away. Last but not least, we've got CGR on what appears to be a tricky node with Aspect Evolution, Special 2 Bias, extra 100% power gain. But again, you're going to see I'm back at the beginning. Let the magnetism take hold, because CGR is a #metal champion. I did have an invul boost, but then I do, I don't know, I go for like a parry or there, and it goes right through me, so there goes my invul boost. But I can bait his special 1, and my parry heavies, you can see, are not triggering any extra power gain. So I'm just going to continue to push him to special 1s, bait the special 1 on a node that's all about special 2s, and that's what makes him you know, tricky, but that's fine. I can just bait a special 1 a couple times, build up to a special 3, and we can nuke down this CGR with 1 fun special 3 from Magneto. So I'm going to bait the special 3, double up my prowess to 38, drop a special 3, and again, he's sitting at 51%, and the first hit takes him out. So 12-0, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you in the next one.